All right, let's go over lateral raises. This is one of the best movements for building your shoulders, but only if your form is locked in. And this is one of the movements that took me a while to learn and understand. Even in my last video doing these with you guys, wasn't perfect. So first thing, we're starting light. I want you to actually learn the movement before you even think about going heavier. Grab a pair of light dumbbells. I have 10 pounds here. Slight bend in your elbows, chest up, core tight, almost going forward a little bit. So lean slightly forward, not standing straight up, and let the dumbbells hang just in front of your body. Think soft arms, not locked out, not swinging. Now raise the dumbbells out to your sides, but don't just throw them up. Lift with control. I want you thinking about leading with your elbows, not your hands. Bring them up to about shoulder height, then slowly lower back down. This is where most people mess up, the lowering. Control it all the way down. You should feel this right in the side of your shoulders, not your traps, not your neck. If your shoulders start creeping up towards your ears, reset. Keep them down. Once you've got that form down, then you can pick up a little heavier weight, which I went to 15s. But listen, the form does not change. No swinging, no using momentum, no turning it into a full body movement. If you have to cheat it up, it's too heavy. Go back down. It's okay. You will get there. Good luck. Front raises. I'm showing my hands because I like my thumb in front instead of tucked behind. It just makes it feel better to me to actually be able to move the weight. Then we are putting the dumbbells to the side and coming up. You never want to go past your shoulder, so your arms should be straight in front of you when you finish. Coming down slowly. Again, core always engaged. And let's look at it from the side for a better view. There should be no rockiness going on, so if it's hard to get the weight up, you probably need to go down and wait. And you see when the arms come up, everything is straight in front of you. Should go no further than that up. Upright row. You're going to feel this in your shoulders. Straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down. Again, another movement, you can hold 2 seconds at the top just to really feel that tension. On this one, make sure you're not bringing your elbows up too much, like them pointing up to the sky. They shouldn't be pointed up to the sky. They should be pointing more out. And controlling the weight as you come up and go down the entire time. Don't just drop the weight. Control it all the way down. Tricep extension. Again, another one for the flabby arms. Elbows don't need to be locked into your head, but they should never bow out. And a lot of times when you get heavy weight behind your head like this, it is hard to not want to bring those elbows out. So really make sure that you're paying attention to those elbows and make sure they're not flaring out. Here's a better look from the back. Again, same thing you see with a lot of the arm movements. From the shoulder to the elbow, there's not a lot of movement in that area. It stays stationary the entire time. So every time you're doing an arm workout, please remember that. It helps so much. Slow and controlled up and down creates so much tension that you aren't even aware of. That really helps define this specific movement. So please make sure you are doing that up and down. Don't drop the weight and don't pull it up too fast. This is very important. Skull crushers. Be careful with weight here because these are 10 pounds and honestly, this was a little difficult for me. I just don't want anyone smashing their face. So placing the dumbbells up and having that arm straight up in the air is where we start. And then bending at the elbows, and they should never go out or even in. So if you are seeing movement in the elbows, the weight is probably too heavy and you need to go down. It should be a straight up and down movement, and from shoulder to elbow, that area in your arm should never move. It should remain the same the entire time. This is hitting triceps. So girls who have asked about the arm flab, this is for you. You want to perfect this to a T. And don't get all sensitive because I said that. You've asked many, many times for workouts that hit that specific area. This is your friend. Enjoy. Shoulder press. Best tip I can give. When you're setting up for this, keep that L shape in your arms. Like when you're looking in the mirror, you should have an L shape on both sides. That is where you should end and start up. So you're ending with the L shape, going back up, never going all the way down. There should always be an L shape on both sides. And when you go up, act as if you're going to hit the dumbbells together, but never do. This keeps that tension the entire time, which creates resistance, and that is where you really feel the burn, which in turn, in the future, creates that defined line in the arms.
Russian twist. Let's get into it, ladies.
So feet are going to be on the ground. You're going to be diagonal. And then you want your chest up, okay? So it's here. No weight needed. If you want weight and you feel like you can keep your balance, you're going to hold it here. Chest still straight up as if you're like moving here, okay? So here. This area is moving, okay? It's not just like this, and your shoulders, like you shouldn't be twisting. It's just here. You should feel it in this. It shouldn't be hurting your back.